It's 12:45 on a Tuesday, and this is my first meal of the day. I've got a multiple pound salad and some dessert. The total macronutrient breakdown for this meal is 474 calories with 33 grams of protein. That means if I was to eat this meal 2 more times, I would hit my protein goal for the day while only consuming about 1,300 or 1,400 calories or so, which is pretty good. Put me at a net deficit. In addition, thanks to all these vegetables here, I'm gonna get almost all of my potassium for the day, which is important for athletic performance. And there's 24 grams of fiber in this meal, which is a lot of fiber. You really only need, depending on your body size and age and such, like maybe 40 grams of fiber a day. So this is over half the fiber I need for the day. It's 3:30 p.m. and it's been about 3 hours since I last ate. So I whipped together one of my favorite go-to meals, which is basically a fruit and dairy bowl. So I'm gonna get the camera to close up on that. Essentially what I did here is I did a cup of milk with some Jell-O for the bottom layer. Then I sliced up some bananas and put the bananas on top. Then I topped that with some yogurt flavored with coffee flavored protein powder. It makes kind of like a banana flavored yogurt. And then I topped that with strawberries, cocoa powder, and almonds. So overall, this bowl here weighs over a pound. It's over a pound of food, and it's got 37 grams of protein, and it's 529 calories. So this is actually more calories than the salad that I had earlier today, but it's gonna taste great. And the sugar and the fruit from the fruits are going to really fuel my run at my run club practice later today. All right, it's 5:35. I've got a run practice in about 15 minutes that I need to book it to, or I'm gonna be late. This fruit bowl is 330 calories, and it's got about 31 grams of protein. All I did was put a scoop of my hybrid protein powder into about 100 grams of Greek yogurt, and then I chopped up a nectarine and put it in here. And I really want to kill it at my run practice today, so I'm gonna try having an energy drink before I go. It's 0 calories, so it's probably gonna get me all jacked up on caffeine. Let's go! It's 8:30 at night, and I've just got back from my run practice. This is my last meal of the day. Peanut butter Reese's French toast. I'm addicted to this stuff. I'm gonna eat it every day because I can. And I can because I'm going out of my way to fit it into my meal budget. Could you eat this every day if you weren't an athlete? No, you'd get fat. But I'm an athlete and I exercise like crazy, so I can eat this stuff every day. It's got 51 grams of protein and the whole plate is 937 calories. This is huge. This is as big as 2 of the meals I ate earlier today combined. This is full of calories. Let's get a close up. 1 whole cup of Reese's Puff cereal mixed into a serving of Greek yogurt mixed with 2.5 servings or 40 grams of peanut butter powder. And then the bread is homemade bread that I made using a bread machine with 2 eggs scrambled and mixed in to make it French toast, and a tablespoon or 2 of cocoa powder to give it that color. All right, and I'm gonna be finishing the day with about a 400 calorie deficit, which means that that's not quite the deficit you want if you want to lose a pound a week, but I'll just make up for that with a bigger deficit tomorrow or, throughout the rest of the week so that I can stay on target, get to that coveted 15% body fat, because I'm at, I think, 16.2% body fat right now. All right, so and again, another vegetarian meal. Love this stuff. The whole video I've been talking about how I've got a run today with my run club. Then it wouldn't be fair if I didn't finish the video by telling you all about how the run went. We went out to the creek trail and we ran 1,600 meter splits. I calculated that 6 of these 1,600 meter splits would be 4.5 miles. And seeing as how I ran an 11-mile run and then a 10-mile run before that last week and 29 miles total last week, I thought, yeah, 4.5 miles? What a joke. This will be easy. No. We ran them at a 5K pace, which means we ran them crazy fast. These guys were going so quick that I was nearly going in an all-out sprint just trying to keep up with them, and I was dying by the end. I mean, I was probably the last person trying to keep up with these runners and just dying. I thought it was going to be 4.5 miles, but I actually ran 8.6 miles, which is great because I wouldn't have been happy if I'd only ran 4.5 miles today.
My average pace was 8:52 a mile. I ran for an hour and 16, and according to my Apple Watch, I burned 838 calories. Furthermore, Strava says I worked harder than average and I broke 5 records. I got a personal record for my 1K at 3:31. I got a personal record for my half mile at 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And I got another personal record for my 400 meter at 1 minute and 22 seconds. And it looks like my fastest lap was 7:17. That was mile 3. And all of them were pretty fast. This run club is insane. These runners can take any gym bro to town any day. I don't care how many lifts, how many weights you lift, you ain't nothing compared to these runners. These guys, you're in a zombie apocalypse, who you want to call? You call this runners. You call these runner team. You call this run team. These guys are crazy.